Alright guys, once again, new Odyssey. I'm a little bit late on this one, that's because I missed my first train. But, here we go, happy Easter! Let's see what we're getting into here. From the looks of things, we have some nice maps. Ooh. Never mind, these two, big yikes. But luckily we're getting into that tomorrow on Easter. So, we'll see how we're going to deal with those two. But just for now, let's do a quick rundown of what's going to happen. So, happy Easter. Color me excited to wish you a happy Easter. Okay. Alright. Nothing too strange there. Hard standard, 6 to 80. Hard reverse downstream, 10 to 80. Starting off with 2 grand. Double HP Moabs on Candy Falls. Hard, 6 to 70. Rake. Hard standard, 8,000 cash to start off with, which is quite nice. And we're starting on round 30, going to 80. Please don't have us go to 80 on this one. Hey, medium double HP Moabs, 1 to 60 with 80% Moab speed. Okay, so that's not too bad. But Workshop itself is, I believe, one of the either expert or extreme maps. So we're going to have to figure out a really good strategy for this one. But let's look at who we can actually use. And we don't trust the crew details because it says all heroes every time. We do trust it for monkeys though, so we can't use a sniper apparently, which kinda sucks, but it looks like most of everything else is on the table. In fact, is the sniper the only thing missing? No, you can't use the Dartling gunner either. Okay, what's up with that, huh? Let's ditch this pre-made crew, and we don't like using powers anyway. What heroes can we use? All of them. Okay, they weren't lying. They weren't lying. So, generally, when it comes to using any hero you want, I would pick probably Quincy, Oban, Adora's pretty good, or Sorda. Actually, Gwendolyn as well. Gwendolyn is solid. But I think for this one, we're going to pick Oban. Oban is a solid choice every single time, just because of how amazing his second ability is. Alright, so it looks like we got quite a free range to do what we want. So let's go Ninja Alchemist start. Let's get a Crossbowmaster after that. Is there a lot of water? Is there a lot of water? No, yes, a little bit, not that I know of. So we're not going to bother with water towers. Let's throw in Village. As well as, let's go with some recursive clusters maybe as backup. Get some tack shooters for some group damage. Let's go for a glue gunner, could be handy in sticky situations. Haha, get it? And then I think we'll finish off with a tack shooter. And then we'll just add another ninja, another alchemist, and another dart monkey, another glue gunner, another tack shooter. We definitely don't need 2 villages. So let's finish off with yet another cannon. Alright, I think that's what's going to happen. There's no custom rounds, so there's nothing hiding in plain sight. I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty cruisy Odyssey. So let's see what's in store. What was the first map again? Was that just hard difficulty standard? Hard difficulty standard. Okay, so you guys know how to do this. Surely it's an easy map. On hard difficulty though, so do be careful of that one, but other than that, I mean, we've done this map many times before. Very simple, very straightforward, but there are 80 rounds, so it is going to take a while to get through. Oh, and I don't have autoplay on. Auto start. There we go, much better. Okay, so if you don't know my general strategy with my Ninja and Alchemist combo, once again, it'll be demonstrated right here. Just starting off with Oban, free Dart Monkey if you have it, but it really doesn't make all that much difference. And then you put your ninja down close to Oban. Make sure it's within his range, because he will eventually get a buff later on that will enhance our ninja monkeys. And I completely forgot about this guy once again. Little ninja kiwi. Isn't that adorable? Anyway. We want to get our ninjas up to 4th tier in the top, and at least 1st tier at the bottom, and the exact same thing with the Alchemist. sitting right next to the ninja and only buffing the ninja if we can help it. If we can manage that, then that combo should last us long enough for us to get a Crossbowmaster. It sounds crazy, but it's worked many times before for me. And it's just insane. It is actually quite crazy, not gonna lie. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. It doesn't really matter what order you get these upgrades in for the ninja, just as long as you place your ninja first and get a few upgrades into that, because that is your main DPS. Don't try and beat like 30 rounds with an alchemist that only has like the top path buffed. Get at least double shot before you put down your alchemist, and then you'll be good. Oh, but I just had my last day at TAFE for this term, and I finished a presentation that I had due today, which is great. Actually, I had 2 presentations today, but I wasn't expecting one of them. But yeah, I think it went well. The first presentation was kind of a group effort, so we all just kind of winged it on the spot because none of us saw it coming. And then the second presentation was also a group thing, but we spoke individually and about different topics. So although we were in a group, we just got given different topics, had to research them and present them by ourselves in that group, if that makes sense. It really could have been a solo project, but I guess she just wanted us to do a bit of teamwork or something in preparation, but I don't think anyone did. So yeah, if you're worried about popping leads, Oben can pop leads, and if you choose another hero instead of Oben, don't worry, because the ninja with the alchemist buff can also pop leads. That's why I love this combo. The ninja ends up being able to pop anything and everything, because he can already see camo balloons, and then this allows him to pop lead balloons, and he's throwing shurikens, which are physically sharp objects, so purple balloons don't stand a chance either. So it can pop everything under the sun, which is beautiful. Then we'll get our lovely balloon jitsu. And then once we get stronger stimulant, we can get faster throwing. That's optional. I mean, if your alchemist is only buffing the ninja, faster throwing isn't necessary, but if it is buffing other things, get faster throwing. Spreads out the stronger stimulant in the berserker brew or whatever it is, and you'll have a much better time. Whew. And that's pretty much it in terms of Ninja Alchemist combo. You should be able to get this whole combo finished before round 40, and even then, your ninja should be able to take on round 40 by itself, unless it's double HP Moabs, then you might have to prepare a little bit more defense. But just in general, this is a very solid strategy, and we can pretty much aim for our Crossbowmaster now, because I know I am safe and secure against the first Moab for the next 10 rounds at the very least, and maybe even the next 10 rounds after that. So here's hoping that's the case, so that we can be good to go. I hope you guys are having a great time. Let me know if you've got any plans for Easter. I don't particularly celebrate Easter all that much in terms of chocolates, but my family is doing the typically Australian thing, and we're having a barbecue. So that'll be quite nice. We're gonna have like family and friends over for the barbecue, and we're just gonna be chilling out for the day. It's gonna be great. I think I'm gonna have some burgers or something, and then I think my sister's manning the barbecue, or controlling the barbecue, cooking us up a nice feast. But yeah, as you can already tell, even this 024 Dart Monkey is doing quite a good job, especially when it hits those crit hits. And like, it's not even reaching our main combo here. And we've also got Oben, who's a powerhouse in his own right. So we can literally just sit here and chill until we get Crossbowmaster. It is just that good and just that scary that you can get a 5th tier as early as before round 63, essentially. And the reason I choose Crossbowmaster every single time is because Crossbowmaster can solo round 63 quite easily. Very, very easily. Because the crit hits happen so often, and I'm pretty sure just a regular shot will pop a ceramic. So when it comes to 63, no cares in the world. Alright, so there you go. We're just about to hit round 50, and we're more than halfway to getting our Crossbowmaster. So we've got roughly 14 rounds to save up enough money. And the money's just flying in right now, so that will not be a problem for us. I think once I get this Crossbowmaster, I'll just skip to round 80. Because at that point, you don't really need all that much else. Not to say the Crossbowmaster can solo everything from that point on, but once you get the Crossbowmaster, then you get the ball rolling. It's going to let you live for a very long time. And you can put something else up like a balloon solver or a few recursive clusters if you're worried about regular balloons, or even a spike factory at the back if you want to get like a perma spike or something. Anyway, here is our lovely Crossbowmaster coming in hot right about. Come on, give me it. There we go. A little bit more, a little bit more. There's another one. Come on. A little bit more than that. Right about now. Okay, there we go. That stupid wall of trees was sucking up all the balloons. We didn't get any actual money out of it until it popped. Alright, so I'm just going to throw down a glue gunner up here, and we're going to go for a balloon solver. Crossed with the bottom path. Once again, I just feel like top path and bottom path is usually a good way to go. But I'm not going to wait and show you guys getting the balloon solver. I will skip straight to 80. I'll have already gotten it, and we'll be kicking some balloon butt. So I'll see you then. And round 80. Alright, so literally the only thing I've done between the last time I spoke and now is get the balloon solver. Solved our problems. Next map. So that is legitimately a general strategy I use for most game modes, like across the board. The only exception is for certain maps, which can be a little bit tricky. Alright, so we've got ourselves a reverse map, so let's start off with this. Oh, we're starting on round 10. So not only can we put down our lovely dart monkey, we can also spend a bit of cash to remove some things. So let's put our dart monkey around here, because he's going to get insane range later. And then we'll put our ninja here, who will have decent range now. Let's go with that, and let's send it. Literally just the same idea. Get that ninja, get that alchemist, get that Crossbowmaster, and then get whatever 5th tier you like the most. So I think this time around we'll go for attack shooter instead of a balloon solver. We'll go for attack zone, shall we? That seems like it'll be pretty perfect for this map, considering there's a couple of loops. Yeah, so we'll do that instead. Like, I feel like for the most part, any 5th tier that costs around 20 grand, like between 20 and 30 grand, is going to be a really good 5th tier to go for. But, like, anything more expensive than that, yeah, it's going to be great to go for, but it won't be cheap. And anything cheaper than 20,000 is going to be okay, but not the best thing in the world. Whereas I feel like the 20 to 30,000 ones are quite well balanced in terms of cost versus efficiency. Alright, let's get our alchemist up here. Once again, only buffing the ninja if you can help it. If you want it to buff other things and you think it's a bit of a waste having it only buff the ninja, by all means, let it happen, but just know that you might have to get faster throwing so that the ninja does get buffs regularly. So how you guys been? I feel like I've been doing pretty well lately. I hope you guys are doing well as well. Well, I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I've just had pretty steady progression throughout my TAFE studies. I hope if you guys are studying, you're working hard. I've got a test coming up in a few weeks' time, because I've got 1 week off for like a Easter holiday break, and then I'm back the week after. And then I think the week after that, I've got a test on anatomy. So that's upper body, lower body, muscles, bones, all that good jazz. So I'm gonna have to study in like the last maybe 3 or 4 days before I head back. So that could be that'll be interesting. I don't know how well I'll do there, because I did the practice test. We had a practice test I think last week, and I did relatively well. Nothing crazy, but I did miss a few points here and there. But hopefully I can fix them up over the 1 week break, and then we're good to go. I feel like no matter what, you can't ever say that you are prepared for a test, unless you know exactly what questions are going to be asked of you. You know? Like, if you don't know the questions, you just know what they're going to be about, like what topics or subject. Like, yeah, you'll have a vague idea, but you'll never actually be certain that you will pass. You just can't be. You don't know the questions. It could be something completely different from what you were expecting, and just utterly crush you. Or, you over-prepared for it, you're still freaking out, and then it turns out to be really easy. It all just depends on those first couple of questions you see on that sheet of paper. You look at the first page and realize either, oh damn, I've got this, or oh damn, I'm failing this. And then there's the in-between. The in-between kind of hopeful people. That I think that's like my category, where you look at the first page and go, you know what? Maybe it's just this question that's impossible. And then you look at the next few pages and you go, okay, I might have an idea about that. God, I must admit, tests are horrible. Absolutely horrible, but I mean, realistically, how else can you test someone's knowledge without a test? I suppose you could do assignments, but assignments don't really test your knowledge. They test Google. See if Google knows what you're asking. Because that's pretty much everything people do these days. Like my older sisters said they grew up without the internet, and so pretty much all of their knowledge came from encyclopedias or collections of encyclopedias that just went. It was kind of like a massive dictionary that went from A to Z over many volumes, and pretty much just had topics upon topics upon topics upon information upon detailed scripts, all sorts, and just that's where you got your information from, encyclopedias. But now we have the internet. I believe Wikipedia has replaced encyclopedias, and most teachers don't appreciate that because Wikipedia is a open source program, which means basically anyone can edit anything on Wikipedia and make it complete gibberish. So not many teachers appreciate that if you're referring to Wikipedia from your work. Man, I'm just going off on a tangent here. Let's just play some balloons. I love me some balloons. We all love balloons. Everybody that watches these Odysseys obviously loves balloons, or if not, they just want to get the weekly Odyssey over with so they can go back to doing whatever else they were doing. I feel like that a majority of you guys that watch these Odyssey videos are most likely here just to see what the challenge is about, to see if there's anything hidden, things like that. Some of you are here to see how to actually do it, because you're seeing some of the maps that is gonna be covered and you're thinking, oh crap, I can't do that. I need someone to give me a sort of guide. And that's what I'm here for. Happy to be here. And then some people just come here because they like my videos and really appreciate listening to my voice, and you know, I've got a fantastic voice, and not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'd watch my video. No, certainly not. No, the only time I watch my videos is when I edit them, so that's only like half the time roughly. Because my Orcs Must Die videos don't get any editing. My Plants vs Zombies videos rarely got any editing. My Minecraft videos, rest in peace, they kinda got some editing. It depends if we were searching for a certain Pokemon or not. But yeah. So, similar situation to the last map. Nothing's gonna get past this boy anytime soon. So, I will see you guys at round 80, and we will also have attack zone to help us out if anything slips past. So, I'll be there with you right now. Here we are. Once again, round 80. Got our fantastic Crossbowmaster right here, dealing what I would probably say is 95% of all the damage, and not letting anything even slip through. Our attack zone didn't even get any pops. That's how amazing this strategy is. Alright, so next episode, which will be coming out tomorrow, Happy Easter in advance. We will be taking on double HP Moabs on Candy Falls, rate hard standard 30 to 80, and double HP Moabs medium on Workshop. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Take care, guys.